Alright, welcome to my guitar class. Today we're going to be learning Sunflower. It's a classic by Rex Orange County, you know. So, starting with the intro, you're going to need to know how to play bar chords. Future reference. You're going to want to bar the top four strings on the 6th fret, top four meaning the G, or the D, G, B, and E string. Then you're going to want to put your middle finger on the 7th fret of the B string, and your ring finger on the 8th fret of the G string. Play this chord. This is the first chord of the song. You play that twice, and then you go down and you go to a C6th. Or you could just keep that bar. Never mind. Sorry. Keep that bar. So you go. And then just bar all four. And you play the notes. So that's 6th fret, 7th fret, 9th fret on the E string there. So. And then you play, it's called hold up, it's an F sharp major 7th here. So pretend you're playing an F sharp power chord, which is up on the 9th fret here on the A string, 11th fret of the D string, 8th fret of the G string, that's your major 7th, and then you play 11th fret up on the B string. So that's going to sound like this. And so there's your major 7th. That chord gets used quite a bit in the song, so good to know that. Also a nice sounding chord. So what we got right now is and so that's part of your intro. You know, you can probably hear that. So from there, you're gonna want to. It's the same notes, but you're gonna have to play it in a different spot here. But notice how this, and that's the same note. Whatever. And so from there you go, with your pinky, you're going to go 11th fret on the B string, 12th fret on the B string, 14th on the B string. So it's... And then you're going to have to play almost the same chord, except you lift your middle finger up, flip you off, and you play the 7th chord, the F sharp 7th. So it's going to sound like that. So from there it's and so from there you go 11th fret B string, 9th fret, 7th fret on the B string, bring it down to that same major 7th chord that you had before. That's a B major 7th, same exact shape up here, just down on the 2nd fret, same strings, everything. And then you're gonna take that same melody you did, like this, whatever. You're gonna do it up here. Then you're gonna want to play a regular C sharp chord, which entails barring the 4th fret from the A string up to the high E, and then you play, and then on the 6th fret on the D string, G string, and B string. So that you could bar that, or you could play that with 3 fingers. It's the same chord. So you got that. So from the beginnings. And then from there, you're going to take a trip down to the B flat 7th, which entails you have to be able to do a full bar, all strings, and then you're going to want to have your ring finger on the 8th fret of your A string, and your middle finger on the 7th fret of the G string there. So you're going to want to bar the entire thing because this note is very important, which you don't get if you don't bar the entire thing. So you got to be able to strong hands here. So that's, you know, I don't think I need to do it from the beginning again. That's pretty easy chord. And then you go back to that B major seventh. And then what you're gonna want to do, so this, you gotta look at the hands. Then you shift up a fret. That's your minor 7 flat 5. That's your C minor 7 flat 5. And you go. And so there's it. That's the end of the intro. I'll go slow here, super slow. Okay, so that's your intro. You run that twice. And from there, you know, everybody knows the intro to that song, whatever. From there, you go into the verse, which is also the same thing as chorus, but which starts on that same major 7th chord that you had before. It's the F sharp major 7th up here. So hopefully you remember that shape. And go through it again. Pointer finger, 9th fret A string, ring finger, so power chord there. Ring finger, that's your 11th fret on the D string. G string, you're going to want to be on the 10th fret, and then back on the 11th of the B string. So that's the first chord. Then the next chord, you're going to go back to that minor 7 flat 5 chord that we did before into this part. So you're going to want this shape back where you push the finger from the major 7th up 1 fret. You're going to want to have to, so it's going to be, and then you're down that shape on the 6th fret, not the 3rd like before. And then you're going to want to have the major 7th back on the 4th fret, so it's the C sharp major 7th here. So from there it's, and then you have you're back to the minor 7 flat 5 shape, which is something you should be familiar with by now. I'm not editing the video at all, so I'm not going to put a chord diagram up in it, but it's like you stack all your fingers weird. And so from this chord, from the C sharp major 7th, you go, you do the minor 7 flat 5 shape on the 8th fret here, and then this is a new chord. This is a minor 7th chord. So think of a minor chord, and then you lift up like a regular minor bar chord, and then you lift up your pinky. So there's no pinky, so and so that's going to be a bar on the 6th fret with your ring finger on the 8th fret, your middle finger on the 7th fret there, and then you're going to want to leave this one open, and you're going to want to make sure to get that note. And so from the top we got, and so this is going to be a bit of a weird chord switch, but you're going to go from this to the minor 7 flat 5. So you're going to shift you're going to take the bar off. So you're just going to want to play 6th fret on the A string right there. And then you're going to want to shift your middle finger. So you're going to have to shift your middle finger from the 7th fret of the B string to the 6th fret of the G string. So you're going to want those two notes at once, and then you're going to bring your ring finger back one as well. So it's and that's the chord change. So from the top it's then so the last chord of the entire thing, which is only repeated sometimes, it's another minor 7 flat 5. You can play in 2 different spots. I prefer to play at the closer spot, but you could also play it up here. So it's just the same chord that you were at before. If you don't feel like switching hand positions, same chord you were at before, up on the 11th fret. Your index is on the 11th fret, same shape. And then you repeat. Or you could do it the way that I would like to do it. And then you just play index finger on the 6th fret of the D string, and then you bar the top 3 strings on the 7th. Same exact chords, same notes, same tones, everything's the exact same. It's just this one has less hand movement, or less arm movement, but more hand moving. So it's... And so that just repeats. So I'll go through that slowly, and then I'll do the whole thing slowly, hopefully. Makes it a little bit easier on you. Okay, so here's the verse. And so, not too bad. And then to go over the entire thing, I'll go. I already did both of them, so I'll go full. This is full speed here for you. Into the chorus. Thank y'all. Messed up a couple times, but God bless. Good luck.